You are feeling the pinch, need to find a way of making a bit of money. Going online might just be the answer. A pair of women's shoes sells every 10 seconds on the web, apparently.
Yeah, and one man's become a millionaire using the internet auction site eBay. NICOLA PEARSON has met him, and she can tell us more. Morning, Nicola.
Good morning, yes. Well, in a minute we will be meeting the man who went from selling this sort of thing, mobile phone accessories on eBay, to having this huge warehouse and earning £1 million. But first, let's have a look at what sort of thing have been changing hands over the past year. Like millions of others, Emma is finding it hard to make ends meet. So for the past 6 months, she's been spending her lunch hours selling things she no longer needs to supplement her income.
I'm selling a summer dress that I got 2 years ago in sale from Warehouse. A skirt from Primark that I've never worn before, which I've lost the receipts of the sale. And a clutch bag from Allstates that I got in the January sales. If I want to buy that extra pair of shoes or have that extra special night out, then I actually can. So at the moment I'm probably making 250 quid a month extra. So it really is like helping things day to day, so it's good.
A new report suggests that as times get harder, like Emma, more of us are looking through our wardrobes and lofts and selling online. And we're also buying more in online auctions, either second-hand goods or new and unused items with cheaper price tags than the high street. In the last year, we spent £12 million more on clothes and shoes than in the previous year. An item of women's clothing sells every 3 seconds. We also spent £9 million more on items for our home, and we bought more caravans, pushchairs and men's dancing shoes. What sort of things do you sell?
Just general clothes that I probably wouldn't wear anymore, just like shoes I've never worn.
People who live in Norwich are the biggest sellers in the UK. They made £17.2 million on eBay in the last year. Savvy sellers in Manchester made the most of the boom in home cooking, selling more woks, baking tins and oven trays than anywhere else. People in Northampton spent the most on bread makers, and over in Wolverhampton they spent the most on DIY products. Cardiff saw a boom in selling leather trousers. The biggest buyers down the road in Bristol. Emma says the extra money is really making a difference, and so now she's actively looking to buy bargains to sell for a profit. So how do you make $1 million? Well, let's talk to the man who has done just that, Mark RADCLIFFE. Mark, tell us your story.
Well, about 10 years ago I was working in London for a mobile phone company. Quit my job, decided to come back and start something on my own, and built a website selling mobile phone accessories. A few years later we identified that eBay was a big shopping force and we needed to be a part of that, so we opened up an eBay store. And from there we've just grown into what you see today.
And you really have gone from selling everything out of your back garden, out of your home, to having a big warehouse.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
What tips would you give to anyone who wants to follow your example and give it a go?
I suppose, you know, I've worked really hard to get to this stage. There's been a lot of reinvestment along the way, and there's been some bad times where we've had some bad luck, but we've had lots of good luck as well. I mean, everybody works hard. It's just, you know, we've had some good luck, and we chose the right market to sell.
And did you ever think that your empire would grow this big from just selling stuff on eBay from your home?
No, not really, no. It was only about a year ago that I realised, when we looked at where we were operating from and the size of the warehouse and how much stock we have, that I thought, oh, wow, you know, I've come quite a long way, because it happens gradually, you don't really notice.
OK, Mark, thank you so much for speaking to us this morning. We will try and get some more top tips from Mark throughout the morning, because I'm sure we all would like to know how to make a bit of extra money.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
We've brought